Welcome back guys, it's Dr. Somji. This is a very exciting video because I'm going to be talking about The Ordinary. This is a brand that basically changed the face of skincare. So I'm going to really tell you how to be safe when using The Ordinary products and what to use for different skin types as well. This is the product which everyone loves talking about. It's being AHA 30%, BHA 2%. A lot of people look at it and say AHA 30%, oh my god, glycolic acid. On darker skin types, I really shouldn't be using it because I'm going to get pigmentation. It just flies through the dermis. But you know what? You can use these things, but as long as you've had the right prep. There's a lot of scaremongering, especially with people that's talking about, you know, kind of making sure that you don't use glycolic acid on Asian skin types. Well, look, at a clinic, we use glycolic acid, but we prep the skin beforehand. So you want to use tyrosinase inhibitors before using this. So what are tyrosinase inhibitors? Tyrosinase inhibitors limit the activity of melanocytes. Melanocytes are the cells within our body that produce pigmentation. So if you dampen those before by using tyrosinase inhibitors, then you're going to be safe to use that. For example, you can use The Ordinary ascorbic acid 8% and alpha-arbutin 2%. You can use that essentially once daily for about 4 or 5 weeks if you've got my sort of skin type. If you've got a darker skin type, maybe Afro-Caribbean, African skin type, you may want to use it for a good 5 weeks. And then you can actually safely use this product. Now, don't get scared, but if you're a darker skin type, you can use this with the right prep. You can probably start using it straight away if you've got lighter skin types. If you look at the ingredients, the first one we've got is glycolic acid. We know that can be tricky for skin of color, but like I said, if you prep, you'll be absolutely fine. Aloe vera to limit the amount of kind of irritation that you've got within there. We've also got other extracts which really help kind of calm down inflammation. We've got salicylic acid, lactic acid, tartaric acid, and citric acid. So that's a great blend. You've got glycolic acid to limit like pigmentation, limit kind of redness within there. You've got salicylic acid, which goes a little bit deeper and exfoliates. So people that have got like kind of congested pores and acne breakouts, it can help. Lactic acid is also going to reduce redness and also pigmentation at the same time. You've also got sodium hyaluronate in there, cross polymer. So even though this is going to strip the skin, it's still going to, well, essentially retain some moisture in the upper part of the skin. So you're not going to be as dry as you think. People look at the concentration of this and think, oh my God, if you have impaired skin barrier, you should not be using this product because again, it's going to fly through. So you got to make sure that you assess your skin, that your skin hasn't got an impaired skin barrier. If you haven't, then you're absolutely fine to use it. If your skin that's a little bit darker, you need to prep with a tyrosinase inhibitor. So how can you use this safely? So if you're a darker skin type like me, you want to make sure that you're using something to decrease the activity of the cells within your skin that produce pigmentation. So you're going to be using tyrosinase inhibitors. You could use azelaic acid on your skin for 4 to 5 weeks prior to using this every day. Then you use this. You could use alpha-arbutin and ascorbic acid as well as that, just to make sure, or just singularly. If you've got a lighter skin type, you can get used to using it straight away. But if you've got an impaired skin barrier, you're gonna make sure that you're going to be using these natural moisturizing factors for a good 3-4 weeks to build up your skin barrier. You could use other brands such as CeraVe, which are great because they provide this 3 ceramides that are essentially essential for your skin's function, particularly your lipid barrier. People that have got compromised skin, build your ceramides. People with darker skin types, lower your pigmentation. And you do that for a good 4 weeks before you start even using this. But if you're good to go, I'm going to tell you how to use it. So you use just 5 drops of this, spread it evenly across the face. Once you've done this, you want to wait 10 minutes, no longer than that. Wash it off. Now when you've washed it off, your skin is bare and exposed. We want to make sure now that you're putting hyaluronic acid into the skin, both in the superficial layers and the deep layers. This is a great opportunity to put the hyaluronic acid 2% and B5, and you can put that onto the skin straight away. I like to use the Ordinary squalane or Inky-less squalane immediately after, just to lock in that moisture. Once you've done that, you can then finish up with a moisturizing lotion just to seal it with ceramides, and CeraVe is fantastic for that. So once you've done that, you're done. Make sure you stay out of the sun, so sunlight hours. I would probably do this in the evening If you have to go out, make sure you wear high factor SPF, so that's like kind of 30 or above. And as long as you do that, you should be absolutely safe. I would only do this probably like maximum once a week. Some people saying doing it twice a week. I don't agree with that. If you over exfoliate, over chemically exfoliate, it's not good for your skin because you don't give enough time for that lipid barrier to repair. I won't know whether you like my content unless you click that like button. So click that like button, also click subscribe, because I'm going to be constantly uploading new videos.